of the day, and then I'll be on again tonight. I also post a sale for Sunday only if anybody wants privates. And being that I'm going away at the end of the week, I'll probably do a sale on Zoom meetings just during the week, but I'll post that tomorrow or later tonight. Anyhow, let me find it on here. I don't know why it always takes me a long time to find it on here. Hmm, I got it. Okay, first person here is Egg Ball with Love. Got success coming in around love and starting a new journey. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you are with someone right now, current relationship moves forward and you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. Looks like you're prepared. You're listening to your intuition. Relationships. You are on the right track. UAF Spirit. Page of Water. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic. A new relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. The Five of Air. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. The Nine of Water. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. Not bad. Secure. I may have a general for next week. General for next week. Okay, next week looks like it's a pretty decent week. The love cup is full and the soulmate connection is either rekindled if you're in a relationship. If you're not, you could be meeting a soulmate connection next week. Maybe a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This person may be in your everyday life and you just may not be seeing them. It also looks like you've got walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you helps to reduce or release anxiety. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Growth and transformation comes around you as a person, which then gets reflected in your closest relationships, no longer holding yourself back. Next week looks like it's a pretty productive week. It may even be a turning point. UAF General for this week. Balance comes back to your life. The love cup is full and you're feeling prepared. It looks like when it comes to love, you could have some choices. Fire sign comes in that's pretty ambitious. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, you may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have a wish when it comes to love, put it out into the universe. Taking time for rest, relaxation recharges your batteries. And you have the Magician here. The ability to manifest new opportunities. That's like the third time that card has shown up today. So a lot of manifestation possibilities out there. Tomorrow looks like a pretty decent day. I think the energy of this week is going to start to get a little bit easier, as opposed to what we've been seeing the last couple of weeks, astrology-wise. Adriana, General. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. You got a wish happening around somebody from your past returning. Feeling success around a business or a work endeavor. It looks like old wounds are moving into the past along with anxiety. And Aries could show up. That's of significance. Now, this card could be a random Aries. It could be a father figure. It could be a boss. It could even be like an uncle, a grandfather. Or it could even be a woman who's got a very strong, maybe even borderline domineering personality. So because this is general, there are many ways that can go. I would say overall, things are changing for the better for you next week pretty quickly. Your perseverance pays off around a business or a work endeavor. Sonia Harris, please tell me, will my husband call me soon? Okay, will there be contact coming in from my husband soon? Yes, you should hear from him soon. There's indecision around him right now, so he may be kind of on the fence as to whether he wants to call, if he thinks it's better or if he doesn't. So you may have to give him a minute, but you should be hearing from him. UAF, how is my partner feeling and thinking today? You might have a little sharp energy with the King of Swords. But that should pass. You may have a little bit of patience with him, but I think that he's going to start to soften. That sharp energy is going to start to move into the past, maybe a little later on today. And then you have a wish around the situation. He may be starting to loosen up a little bit. And also rekindling eyes and with cause for celebration around a wish. But if he's been mad or angry or stubborn, that should start to break down sometime today, and his feelings should start to soften a little bit. Talia, how will my live go tomorrow? You're not holding yourself back. You're starting a new journey. It's with like love, compassion, serenity. I think it goes well tomorrow. You may even be feeling very ambitious. Sepia, General. Cause for celebration comes in around a wish. It could be concerning a Libra, or it could be that the wish is around something karmic. Like you may feel like, well, justice was finally served and now I feel better. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can finally exhale, and there may be a nice thing happening around money. It also looks like you could have a new job opportunity on the horizon that comes in out of the blue. Career. No longer holding yourself back. You're going to be presented with choices. There could be something right in front of you that you haven't seen yet or hasn't presented itself, but that could be another option. Over the next couple of weeks, you should be starting a new journey. I would be surprised if you didn't change jobs sometime in early February or before the end of February at the latest. Looks like you have more than one opportunity that brings in a new adventure, possibly more schooling or learning a new area of study, leads to success. 9 of Pentacles, more money is coming in, and it's coming in pretty quickly. Anxiety moves into the past. I think you're going to have more than one opportunity, so let's see what happens. Love. cause for celebration comes in. Somebody from your past may return, but these may be two different things. It could be, I'm in a good, happy relationship with somebody right now, or things are moving forward, and then an old friend resurfaces. Looks like you could have choices, though, when it comes to love. Listen to your intuition. Out of the clear blue sky, an earth sign may show up. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Next relationship you enter, it's going to be very well balanced, but you're going to have choices. You got growth and transformation happening around your love life, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, make you feel less stuck, and you're prepared to move forward. There's a Virgo here. There's a water sign, possibly a Cancer, a Virgo, somebody from the past returning, and options, which is not a bad thing. Feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain and my wish comes true. Let's see, you could have more than one option there too, which is a good, I think it's good. I think having a lot of energy around, whether it's jobs, love interests, friends, the more energy around you, the more it's going to bring in. It's better than being stuck somewhere and nothing going on, so that's good. What will Ramel do next and with timing? Okay. Well, you have long-term potential around a well-balanced relationship here. And he could make you an offer that would be hard to refuse. You got happiness that comes in around the situation, but it's in reverse, so it could take some time to get there. Growth and transformation happens along with celebration. I think communication picks up first, and then there is possibility with the Four of Cups in reverse and the Six of Swords. It could be possible that he's looking to take a trip somewhere. I mean, it may seem out of the blue, but that may happen at some point. I think the next thing that you can expect, though, realistically, is for communication to pick up and possibly seeing him a little bit more frequently. And that could start pretty soon, like maybe within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Alice, in general for the next 3 weeks. General for the next 3 weeks. Maybe very busy working on a creative project. You also could be feeling successful around a new business endeavor or putting in a lot of time and effort to business and career. It looks like no longer feeling weighed down by the weight of the world, and a large sum of money is headed your way. Out of the clear blue sky, you could get one or more new opportunities to either move your career forward, change jobs, get a promotion, something of that nature that would bring in more money. It looks like you're being guided by the divine. It looks like you have some new energy coming in too. There is the opportunity to go back to school or learn a new area of study, but if you're starting a new job, sometimes it's that. Sometimes it could be like on-the-job training or whatever it is. You got a Virgo coming in who may be brand new energy. You also have a Sagittarius laying down the law, setting up boundaries. I think in business and in your personal life, letting people know what you expect from them. And it looks like the next job that you get is going to be paying you significantly more. Either that, or if you stay at your current job, you should get a significant raise in 2021. I would think relatively soon, though, maybe the first quarter of 2021. A lot of positive stuff happening around business opportunities or career opportunities. Rasta, can you tell me if KR the Capricorn was bothered by my letting him go? Absolutely. He almost can't believe it. I don't think he thought that. He didn't see it coming. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get back in one way or another, but you might have to, that might take some time. Enos, how will tomorrow be when I meet him? Nice. You should feel like you made it to the top of the mountain, and you should feel very calm, peaceful. I think it goes well. I think you guys have a nice connection, or you have genuinely a good time. It's going to be good. I think it's going to be a great thing. Adriana, what does my boss think of me right now? Your boss thinks very highly of you. Thinks new opportunities for growth in the future. Cares for you very much as a person. Thinks that you're stable, intelligent, smart, caring, grounded, down to earth, very intelligent, incredibly smart. Your boss thinks highly of you. You don't have to worry about that. Romuald's love. Does Ryan know it was me who was messaging him? Yeah. He's pretty sure it is. He may not know 100%, like he may not have proof, but he thinks it's you. Anthony, when will I get a job and how will it happen? I didn't get the last interview and I'm a little bit confused about work, or not because of COVID, and I want to prepare for the PhD test. Looks like a new job could come in within the next 5 weeks. I don't think that you're going to take that much time off of work. I think that you're going to get a job. Let's see. I would say within the next 5 weeks, you should have an opportunity to take a new job that you feel comfortable enough in taking. Now, 5 weeks is a long time from now. Who knows where we could be with COVID? I think that you're going to have a new opportunity between now and then. I still think that you're going to prepare for the PhD test. I still think that your schooling is moving forward because you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you're going to have choices. But you're going to get a job. How exactly it's going to happen, I don't know. But if you stay active with looking for a job, you're going to find something. And I think it's maybe within the next 5 weeks or around the 5-week mark. You are going to continue to that PhD thing, but I don't think that you're not going to work. I think you're really working. Nina, general for next week. Next week you may feel, well, you got the Six of Pentacles is in reverse, which can make you feel like this is usually a business relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It could be any relationship where you feel like you're putting more effort in and you're not getting back what you're putting out. Three of Cups is in reverse, so be careful that you don't find yourself in a three-party situation or a third-party situation with the Three of Cups in reverse around a new love interest or around a love interest. Knight of Cups is usually a new love interest, but it doesn't have to be. Looks like you may make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you because you find them to be negative and not worth it. Ambition comes in next week. A Taurus comes in that may be of significance, and so does an Aquarius. Looks like life starts to move forward and come into balance towards the end of the week. I hear you, UAF. I think that he may start to see where you're coming from later on today. I don't think that he wants to lose you, so I think that he's going to be willing to make some sacrifices. But I also think that you bring much more to the table than he does, and you may end up resenting him in the long run for that. Anthony, my love life for the next 6 months. Well, that Capricorn shows up around you pretty strong. Soulmate connection with the Capricorn being guided by the divine. But here's the thing. You got a Pisces coming in. You also have an Aquarius, so you could have some choices. Feeling as if the world is at your feet over the next 6 months. A Taurus enters as well. Holy cow. Things may start to fall into place for you. And you may be looking back on the past as if it wasn't such a great thing. And you might be like, you know what? I have a lot going on for me. I'm calling the shots now. There's at least 4 different people coming in between now over the next 6 months. So I think you're going to have choices and options. And you may wind up moving past that Cancer girl because you may feel like, you know, I don't need to sit around and wait for you when I have other options here that are ready, willing, and able. Good for you. It's about time that the tide starts to turn. What did the attendees think about my presentation today? I think that you did well. The Four of Wands, it's always positive. It's like long-term possibility. It could even be like leveling up, moving to the next level. Feels like there's a lot of growth and change happening around you. Feels that you've made it to the top of the mountain. Like you should feel like that you could exhale. You made a good impression. They thought that you were smart, intelligent, confident. Cause for celebration comes in. I think you made a good impression. I found that my teeth pain is due to a scratch in the enamel made by a dentist. Would it heal? Wow, that's crazy. I never heard of that. All right, let's see. Will it heal? Yes, I think it will heal. Yeah. You know, at one point I was using that. You ever see that the black charcoal toothpaste? And I felt like it made my teeth incredibly sensitive, like so sensitive that air hurt. So I switched over just for a little while to Sensodyne, and I felt like that helped. I don't know if you want to try something like that and see if it helps. I mean, normally I use Tom's of Maine, but I felt like I needed something for the sensitivity because I don't know, that charcoal seemed to like rub everything. I don't know. It was just, I wouldn't use it. Don't use it. I mean, it hurt like when air hit my teeth. That's how sensitive they were. They're not like that anymore. So I would try Sensodyne. I think it's going to heal. It just may take a little time. Rasta, can you tell me, how does my ex, JF Capricorn, feel about me now? No communication. Well, they've got sharp energy around this situation. So they're mad or pissed, or they're kind of angry about what went down. They care about you very much. There's no doubt about that. They think that you're kind, caring, sincere, hardworking, intuitive, intelligent, unique, and creative. But they're mad that you called them out on their bullshit or whatever it was that was going on. And so they're like angry, you know, like they're almost like sour grapes right now. But when the anger wears off, they're going to be very sorry. So they could either grow up and do the right thing, or they're gonna be really hurt by this situation. They didn't think that this was gonna happen. Talia, what are B's next actions towards me? Communication could pick up. It looks like the love cup is full and happiness comes in. So wherever you are right now, I think communication picks up and then you go to the next level. So if you only talk sporadically, you may start to speak more frequently. If you talk frequently, you may see each other a little more often. I think the next step is coming. What did it do? Head in the clouds. What will the relationship be like with Leo? It's okay. It looks like there may be some points where you feel like this Leo is a little bit disappointing, but you listen to your intuition. Watch out for jealousy around the situation. One or both of you may have a little bit of a jealous streak around the situation, but for the most part, it's slow and steady wins the race. There's a lot of room for growth and transformation and feeling like the world is at your feet. I think that for the most part, it's a stable, committed relationship that happens, but there may be moments of jealousy that, you know, either on your side or on his side, and there may be moments where you may feel a little bit disappointed in the situation. Or or like Leo's not living up to his total potential. Jay, what's coming towards me? Success. Communication out of the clear blue sky from somebody who you maybe didn't think that you would talk to. You got cause for celebration coming in around a new business or job opportunity. Feeling like the hard work you've put out into the universe is finally coming back to you, and a large sum of money headed your way. Also feeling better respected by the close relationships around you. Maybe also in a business relationship, leaving negativity in the past. A water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. UAF, has PJ been thinking of me or reaching out? I think this person's been thinking of you, but I don't know that they're going to reach out. Not right now. They may be afraid, but I think they've been thinking about you. Yeah, I'll be on later tonight, probably about 10. New chapter. When will I end up in a serious relationship and what can I expect? The timing for a serious relationship can be anywhere from the month of July to through the fall. So you could meet somebody tomorrow, but the relationship may not become serious until July or anytime between July and right through the fall. Would be timing of like the commitment. The next serious relationship would be with the Knight of Cups. It could be with an Aries, but it would be a new connection. Could be with an Aries. You have an Aries, a Leo, and you have a Virgo around. It looks like there's success around a committed relationship with somebody who is hardworking, stable. They may be a little bit creative, or they could have a creative job, or they have a creative hobby that may be very important to them. They're loving, kind, persistent. They know what they want, and they have a lot of goals. They seem to either always be going back to school or always eager to learn new things. The Ace of Pentacles is around them, so they could be a business owner, or they could be somebody who's interested in owning a business at some point in their life. Starting a new journey with this person would be a stable relationship that moves forward, and you have a wish around the situation. So it should be a good opportunity. I've got a couple of different people that it could be. The charcoal toothpaste ripped my teeth up. It was terrible. It was awful. There was another one that I was using years ago that I really liked. Neom, maybe it was. I don't remember, but I remember it made my teeth feel really clean. It was something that was Ayurvedic. Anyhow, don't use the charcoal. You'd be sorry. Oh, you're using the charcoal toothpaste and you have teeth problems? And your teeth hurt? That's why. That's what it is. That's what happened to me. Use Sensodyne for a couple of months. You'll feel better. I was scared. I'm like, oh shit, my teeth are never going to not hurt anymore. What I was watching last night was 2.5 Men, and Alan put the teeth whitening things, and he was talking with it. It was so funny. And then only the first couple of teeth were like crazy bright white. It was like Ross. Remember when he did it? Curiality, how does the Capricorn feel about me today? Will he reach out? don't think that he's going to reach out because he's got the Hermit. So he may be quiet today. He also may need a little distance. I don't know where you guys stand in this situation, but he may be feeling like the timing around the situation is bad, and the Knight of Cups is in reverse, and the Sun is in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse could be a loss of interest, but the Sun in reverse would indicate that at some point, happiness can come back to the situation. It just may be a little bit further down the road. I don't think you'll hear from him today, not with the Hermit. New chapter. How will things turn out with me in the Pisces? Looks like this relationship has taken a hit and it's feeling weak, or there's weakness around the situation. And it also looks like it may be a little bit unstable. There could be a third party that interferes with this situation, and it may lead to heartbreak. I would be careful with this person because I think that you know what you get from them. It's like you've been through this before with them, and I don't think much is changing. I don't know. There may be either this person's married or they're in another relationship, or there's something that interferes. So the relationship is never going to go to the fullest level. It'll always just be in the moment, what it could be in that moment. And if that's enough for you, some people that's enough. Then you may be okay putting up with that. But otherwise, I would say it's like it brings in a lot of heartache. Let me go back up to the top. Am I at Allison for love? I don't remember. Let's do Allison love. We got new energy coming in, possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Looks like persistence around your love life could bring in a soulmate relationship. You also have a Libra coming in and a Leo. Feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain. You have a wish. You also have an Aquarius coming in. So if you're not with anyone right now, keep your eyes and ears open because there's plenty of opportunity coming in the near future. And there's also soulmate connections coming in. Or was I Kiki, I think. Kiki, love. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Your persistence in love brings in new opportunities. You have a new love interest on the horizon. Could be a Virgo. Could also be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Feeling like the sun is coming out around your love life, but you may have different options. Libra comes in. Sagittarius comes in. Feeling like you're calling the shots moving forward, and also feeling like you're getting a lot of respect. Not bad. Desiree, love. If you've been feeling like your love life is a little bit stuck or maybe even a little bit disappointing, balance should come back to it when you listen to your intuition. If you're not with anyone right now, your life is moving forward towards success with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you're prepared for it. Ambition comes back to your love life in a relationship that's very well balanced. Happiness comes out over your love life and feeling like the world is at your feet. general. Feeling grounded and stable and secure. Feeling like you got the Page of Pentacles here, which could be a new business opportunity or starting a new business or a side business that you may be putting a lot of effort into, and your hard work will pay off. Happiness comes in and feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain. World is at your feet and your persistence pays off. Life changes for the better quickly. You're going to have some choices in the near future. Being guided by the divine, a water sign comes in of significance. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're not in a love relationship, it could be a new love interest, that water sign. KB, general. Could be an offer coming in that would be hard to refuse, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Sagittarius comes in with significance. You're heading towards all 10 cups being full. You may not be there yet, but you're paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel relief. So much that it feels like life has changed for the better quickly. Life starts to move forward. A Cancer comes in out of the clear blue sky. You have money coming in. Money coming in is going to alleviate some stress. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Your life starts to move forward as money flows to you. You might even be doing something a little bit more adventurous these days, or you may be doing something out of character that's a little bit more adventurous in the near future. J, which company will find me most desirable to hire me immediately? FedEx or the post office? FedEx. Post office. I think FedEx. I don't know. It seems like they just have a quicker process. It may just happen faster. Moon, general for February. Stepping into your own personal strength makes you feel grounded and stable. There also may be a business situation that is long-term that makes you feel stable. Comes with cause for celebration. Taking time for rest, relaxation, recharges your batteries, and makes you feel, overall, makes you feel good. No longer feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. It looks like you could have a soulmate connection coming in. That's a new love interest if you're not with anyone right now, and they could be a Sagittarius. It looks like you're heading towards all 10 cups being full in February. Looks like it's a pretty decent month. Ronnie, general for the rest of the month. No longer feeling so stuck in the mud, but feeling a little bit more like life is moving forward pretty quickly. Somebody from your past could return. That could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And you may be thinking and contemplating a lot about life in general. Water sign comes in. That might be a new love connection, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Magician's here, so you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you're feeling prepared to do so. Perseverance pays off. Balance comes back to your life, and your intuition is heightened. Jessica A, general love for the next 3 weeks. Growth and transformation comes in around your love life, and you also have something to celebrate. You've got an Aries, a Scorpio, and an Aquarius coming in. That could be possibilities that could lead to success around a love connection that's well balanced, harmonious, and you feel like you get out of it what you put into it. Starting a new journey is on the horizon, or some spontaneity comes in when you listen to your intuition. Next 3 weeks should be pretty busy. I see a general in love. Leaving negativity, disappointment, and heartbreak in the past brings in growth and transformation, takes you to the top of the mountain, and brings in happiness. Scorpio could be coming in. Cause for celebration comes in when you're no longer holding yourself back. Life moves forward. Got a Cancer and a Sagittarius also coming in. So you might have a couple of options in the near future. For Shali, oh, that's not a question. Jay, one card for FedEx and the other for UPS. Okay. One card for FedEx. The Chariot. Things are moving forward. Okay, one card for the post office. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Huh. They're both very similar. I'm going to do one more of each. Okay, for FedEx. FedEx you may find to be a little disappointing. Post office. Happiness could come long term. I don't know if you find something that's going to be disappointing around FedEx. Huh. I still think that FedEx is going to be easier. I think it's going to be quicker to get into. Romeo's love. How does Ryan feel about me pulling back? Okay. He doesn't really feel like you've pulled back. It feels a little bit like you may be playing games with him, but I don't think that this person feels like you've pulled back or that you've gone away. They almost feel like you're trying to, they don't feel like you've pulled your energy back. So I don't know if it's because you're still very much in their energy or you're still thinking about them, but they don't really feel like you've pulled back. They feel more like you're playing games, like you're trying to, I'm not going to reach out because I want to make him worry, or I don't know. They feel like you're playing games, or you're trying to get something out of them and you're trying a different tactic. They don't feel like your energy is gone. They feel like you're trying to like start something in a different way. It's like they got sharp energy around them. They have arguments around them. They feel like you're kind of creating a minor disaster around the situation, and they feel like they have choices. So I don't know what's gone on or what's gone on between the two of you, but if you're still talking about this person, then you haven't pulled your energy back, and they feel that. So if you are still very much in their energy, but you're not reaching out to them, he may be feeling like you're playing games. Like she's just not reaching out because she's trying to make me reach out to her or something. I don't know. This person thinks that you're trying to manipulate something. So I would try something else. Or I would suggest cutting your energy from them totally. But like people always say that. They'll be like, well, how does he feel now that I'm not in his energy? You're in his energy if you're talking about him. So if you're talking about him, if you're looking at his Facebook page, if you're asking people about him, if you're talking bad about him with his best friend or your best friend, you're still in his energy. He still feels that. So he thinks that you're trying to get to him another way or something. TD, general for this week ahead. Not feeling so burdened by the weight of the world, but feeling a little bit more prepared, feeling stable, grounded, confident. Life changes for the better quickly. You may be feeling undecided about something or not sure which road to take, but they could have something to do with starting a new journey. You may not be sure if you want to start the new journey, but overall, it looks like the week is pretty good. Feeling confident, feeling stable, feeling like the hard work I've put out into life is finally starting to come back at me. And you have the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want kids. Cinnamon, love for today. It may be kind of a slow day. Knight of Pentacles is like slow and steady. You may feel a little bit held back, or you may feel like nothing is really happening. There's a little bit of negativity or boredom around love today. Somebody from your past could be returning, and strength could come to current relationships, but I don't think it happens today. Maybe early this week. Jamie Lee, love for the next 2 weeks. Being guided by the divine could bring you to starting a new journey. You have an Aries here. You also have a Taurus. It looks like somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to refuse and could bring in cause for celebration. There's also a water sign coming in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may feel like it's a long road, though, with that person. Or it may be you don't know them well enough. But you're going to have choices over the next couple of weeks when it comes to love. Good for you. Vicky, love reading for February. No longer holding yourself back could make your love life move forward quickly. You got a Virgo coming in. You also have another Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo coming in. That could be like starting a new journey or a new beginning. Love life moves forward, although you may be feeling a little bit undecided. Maybe when you first meet these people, you might not be sure how you feel. But somebody may give you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you have a wish around love put out into the universe. Being guided by the divine, possibly towards this Earth sign. It could be one Earth sign or it could be two. Sonia BL. Would ML attempt to harm me by intimidation or sabotaging, like gossiping or bad-mouthing me to colleagues if we work in the same place. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he may try. You know, I always feel like that kind of stuff isn't going to be successful because first of all, it's low vibrational shit, and people can usually see through that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't make him your deciding factor of whether or not you work there or not. I wouldn't give him that much power over your life. J, potential future outcome with FedEx. Got the Empress. I mean, it could be a good thing. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want kids. You have a wish around the situation. Persistence pays off, and you may really enjoy the job. Got success coming in around FedEx. I mean, there's plenty of potential there. What'd you say? You wanted to be a driver? One of my friends who I worked with at A&P, he worked for A&P during the day, and then I think he got into UPS at night, and he worked part-time at night for them for a long time, and finally he got hired full-time as a driver, and that's what he's been doing ever since. That's what he really wanted, and I think he really likes it. And I would assume that FedEx would be similar, although I thought that FedEx, you bought the route. Like, I thought that you would buy a FedEx route, so you owned the route. You didn't work for the company, but I could be wrong. Shay Label, what do you see regarding anything that you feel? Okay, let's see what's going on here for Shay. Well, with the Page of Pentacles, this could be the opportunity to start your own business, a side business, or a way of making money that's all your own. You may have choices and decisions to make moving forward, and you are leaving the past in the past and leaving anything that's negative or that doesn't serve you in the past, and you're moving forward. For sure, walking away from things that don't work anymore. Any old hurts, betrayals, any nonsense is moving into the past, and you're moving forward through 2021 with the world at your feet. Listen to your intuition, it's heightened. That side business, if you decide to start it, it could be something of a creative nature. It may be a way of expressing yourself through art or whatever it is, something creative with a side business that you can do in your own time. If you decide to do it, it would be a lot of work, but you would enjoy it and you would make money at it. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a couple of different people coming in with love offerings. Long-term potential around a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like you may have choices and decisions when it comes to love. There could be an offer that comes in with a water sign that would be hard to refuse, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're in a relationship, your relationship can move forward, but you're still going to leave negativity and things that don't work in the past, and your relationship would transform in that way. Got the Magician here, which means you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Focus on what you want more of and forget about what you want less of, so that your energy doesn't go to what you don't want. Send your energy to what you do want more of. Celia, when will I hear from the Pisces? You could hear from the Pisces in 3 weeks. The diamonds would be sometime this winter. It also could be in the month of March, but before the winter ends. So it would be like earlier March. Nav, love for the rest of January. like there's a long road ahead of you when it comes to love, and you may be even feeling a little bit burdened by love, or feel like you give too much and you don't get enough back. Looks like moving through the rest of January, you may have choices and decisions to make, and you may feel undecided, but a new love connection could come in with a Taurus. Cause for celebration comes in, possibly with an Aquarius, and that may be where your decisions are. You may make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, leaving betrayals and negativity and old wounds in the past. Moving forward with success towards new opportunities, a Capricorn comes in as well. Holy God. J, potential future outcome with the post office. Potential future outcome with the post office. You have a wish and happiness around that job, financial stability and security, but you may feel at some points like you put in a lot of hard work and you don't see the payoff. However, look, both jobs have their ups and downs. With the post office, there will be room for growth, although you may find it to be sometimes stagnant, or you may feel like you're doing the same thing every day, you're not getting anywhere. I think either job would be good. I have a feeling that FedEx would be easier to get into. I think that both of them are like very similar, so I don't think it's a matter of one of them you would be feeling more passionately about. I don't know all that much about FedEx, but I think that with the post office, you know, the pros and cons, it's like, I don't know. You might be feeling a little bit like, my dad had a friend that worked for the post office. I did too. I worked with a woman who, she worked with us at A&P at night, and she was a mail carrier. I still see her all the time when I'm out running. But sometimes you feel like you never finish. Like there's always more to do. But I don't know. I always like being busy, so I don't think I would dislike that. I feel like FedEx would be better for you, or that you may resonate with that a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. They both look like good jobs that bring in decent money. And I think that no matter which one you end up with, you'll be happy. Oh, it was an Amazon guy. That video when he falls going up the stairs. And then he falls again. That poor guy. It's all that fucking hurt. And then you hear the woman's like, did you fall? We used to fall in A&P all the time. And then we used to go watch it on the video. All the time. Where was I here? Spiritual awakening, 7 days. Feeling like you got some good luck coming in. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or putting money aside from something may make you feel relief. Feeling like the hard work you've put into possibly school, if you go to school, if not, this could be work, is coming back to pay off. Like your hard work is paying off. Maybe working on a creative project over the next 7 days and starting a new journey. Looks like leaving negativity in the past. A Leo comes in of significance, so does a Scorpio. Growth and transformation to you as on an individual level is going to start over the next 7 days. Empress love. You might feel like the love has run out. You also may be feeling a little bit like you're holding yourself back. Or you may be holding yourself back, but that should move into the past. You got a wish that comes out around love, and you have feeling prepared moving forward. Air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Has long-term potential written all over it. A wish comes in around love, possibly with a fire sign too, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. You soon will be able to breathe a sigh of relief and feel much more confident in love and stable in love. Or also having some new choices. And Preeti, H's intentions and feelings towards me currently. Well, he seems to be very undecided. He's got the Two of Swords in reverse. So I don't know if he has any plans or intentions right now at all. You may feel like you've put in more effort or you're not getting enough respect out of him. He does think that you're strong, kind, caring, spontaneous, unique, attractive, creative, and hardworking, or you have a lot of potential. But it doesn't look like he's putting in a whole lot of effort or like he doesn't know what he wants right now. Rhea, general love for the last few days of January. Love life could move forward and there could be cause for celebration that comes in around a love relationship. Now, if you're with somebody right now, I would say current relationship moves forward. Not with anyone. You have the Magician here, which is the opportunity to manifest new people. You got a Cancer that comes in. You have a Libra that comes in. Also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There looks like there could be success around any of these relationships. And you're feeling prepared and no longer like you're stuck in the mud, but feeling like your love life is starting to move forward before February begins. TVET, love for February. Got a wish happening around a commitment in February. That's on the horizon. You may lay down the law, set up boundaries, let everyone know what you need. You may also be feeling a little bit undecided. It could be because you have options around you. Starting a new journey and moving on to greener pastures. You have an Aquarius around you. You have a Leo around you. You also have a Taurus and possibly a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But in February, you might decide to commit to one person, or it may just work itself out that way. I think that you're still going to have options that you're toying with in the beginning of February. SMJ, how does the Sagittarius guy feel about you? How does the Sagittarius guy feel about you? Thinks that you're strong, smart, intelligent, intuitive, kind, attractive, creative. May even feel like the two of you have a nice connection. You may be thinking that there is hope for a new beginning or a beginning on the horizon, and you got to wish around the situation. I would say that the love cup here could be full between you and the Sagittarius. Jay Allen, how's Amy feel about me today? She's got mild anxiety around the situation today. She may be feeling negative, like you don't like her today. She feels unsuccessful. That'll change. It'll change. Tomorrow she may be feeling a little bit more of celebration around love. Today she may be feeling a little bit like you don't like her. I mean, as wacky as she can be, her feelings for you don't really change. Like, she always seems to be really into you. Although at some times she may kind of get like sour grapes a little bit. Sister, I keep thinking I want the blue dog originally, but why didn't I just get a blue one from Paul then? If that's what I wanted the whole time. I still haven't gotten the dog yet, February 6th. Why do I keep... going back and forth about this? Well, I do think it's a big decision, right? It's a big decision. But I mean, do you always find yourself to be undecided? Because I do. I mean, I have a huge problem making decisions. And a lot of times I think I make decisions that are better for other people than for myself. Anyway, it does show here that you just may be having a hard time with making big decisions. It does look like you might feel weak, or you may feel like skeptical, like if I've made the wrong decision, I'm going to have to deal with the consequences. So I want to be sure that I've made the right decision. I think at the end of the day, you did make the right decision. And I also think that no matter what dog you get, the consequences really are the same. The only thing that I would say that would be different is if one of them had an issue, like that one that was walking kind of funny, like that would be, I would think that just because it could cost you a lot of money in the long run. For having to take care of that dog. But it looks like you've made the right decision. There's strength around the decision, and it looks like starting a new journey. I think once you get the dog and this is all done and behind you, the anxiety will start to go away. And I think that you'll be fine once it happens. I think it's kind of like the waiting for it. Like if the dog was with you right now, I think that you would feel like, I made the right decision. I love this dog. But being that you have time to think about it, I think it's just driving you a little crazy. I don't know why, like some people make decisions really easy. I don't know if that has to do with the way that we grew up. Like sometimes I think like maybe I wasn't given any choices or decisions to make when I was a kid. That's why I have a hard time now. Because I do the same thing, like with this yoga thing. My babysitter is not available on Thursday nights anymore. I mean, it's really expensive to have somebody come and stay with Avery. Is it worth it? It's not worth it. Why won't I just make the decision to not do it anymore? Why? I mean, I have somebody coming today. I think that she's more worried about Dylan than she is anything else. So she's going to come by at 4. But I'm going to pay her $15 more than I'm going to make that night. It doesn't make any sense. Why can't I make the decision to not do it? I don't know why. It's crazy that some of us are like that. Because then there were other people. Like I know other people that would be like, I'm not doing this. It doesn't make sense. I'm not going to do it. I don't get it. I don't know why some people can make... sometimes I wonder if it's planetary. Somebody that's got a lot of fixed signs, or maybe somebody that's got a lot of, I would say fixed signs would maybe make decisions easier. Maybe because I have a lot of mutable energy in me that I kind of go back and forth a lot. I don't know why some of us have a very hard time. I think you did make the right decision. I think that right now, between now and the time you get the dog, you could drive yourself crazy because the dog's not with you. I think once you have that dog and you start bonding with it, you're going to feel like you've made the right decision. It's not easy. It's not easy. And that was me too. Like the other day, I was like, I'm just going to say it's not worth it. I'm not going to do this anymore. And then like a few hours later, I was like, no, you know what? I don't want to give it up completely. I don't want to end that part of my life. Then I was like, but it's really not worth it. And then I was like, and it could also be stressful, you know, like it could be stressful having to get there, you know, it's not around the corner. So if somebody's 10 minutes late getting here, I could be 10 minutes late. It's a big deal, you know? And I'm like, do I need the stress of it? I'm like, why can't I just make a decision and stick with it? But I go back and forth, and I drive myself nuts. I've come to this decision. If it doesn't work out with this lady, if this lady doesn't like Dylan, then I'm going to have to say, I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't think I'm going to look for another sitter, because that's stressful. But I totally get it with the decision making. I don't know why some people have such a hard time, but I'm definitely one of them. So Jay, do you feel like you have an easier time making decisions? Or do you feel like you still can waffle around back and forth? It's very interesting, I think. Where was I with the regular list? BHAG 503. General for the next 2 weeks. Being guided by the divine. Could bring in a creative project that may make you extra money. Looks like life starts to move forward. Feeling a little bit more grounded and stable. Finances may improve over the next couple of weeks. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care, recharging your batteries does you a world of good. And listen to your intuition. Intuition is spot on. Zarda, intentions and the future actions of S towards me. This situation can kind of be a roller coaster. So it's like you may not hear from them for a while. You may be feeling very disconnected. You can almost feel a little bit heartbroken. But then all of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, you can get a little bit more success and you can rekindle that situation. Things could start to move forward. Looks like at some point you guys may start a new journey, but it might not happen right away, or you may be feeling disappointed before you kind of get there. So you might have to just give it some time. Rosie. I don't see the question. Hang on. I don't see it. Let me do Zarai. What do you see coming up in the future for me in the Pisces? Okay. This is another situation where it could be somewhat of a roller coaster. The moon is in reverse, which means there could be a secret or something that gets exposed around this situation. You might find that out, and you may find that it's somewhat heartbreaking, or you could feel disappointed in them. But then at some point, they could rekindle you guys could rekindle the relationship. Here's the Pisces. And you may get into a committed relationship at some point. It might be down the road, though. Happiness comes out. So things could get worse before they get better. Keep that in mind. Lolly. Sagittarius, current intentions and thoughts about me. You may be feeling disappointed in them. They may be you may be feeling like they've kind of lost interest. Here's the Sagittarius. I would say that in the near future, they should be coming back with a little bit more ambition, and you should see some good karma come back to the situation. If this is somebody from your past, they do return. So if you're feeling disappointed now, give it a minute. Let's see what happens. You have the ability to manifest a new opportunity around the situation when you listen to your intuition. And things could move forward. You guys could move forward. I think this person I think that they are interested in you, but they may not be showing it right now. I don't know why everybody's acting weird. give it a minute. Let the kinks kind of work themselves out, because at some point down the road, you could get a commitment from this person. Doesn't look like it's happening right now. They may not even be thinking along those lines just yet. Rosie General for February. You got a wish happening, and you may be making a decision to push your life forward. Walk away from things that no longer serve you. Brings in self-transformation. Growth and transformation comes to your life. Plus, there may be an offer that would be hard to turn down. It looks like that could be coming in from a Capricorn. Disappointment is moving into the past. The weight of the world being on your shoulders is moving into the past, and you have a soulmate connection on the horizon. If you're already with this person, I would say you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. If you're not, it could be that Capricorn. Life changes for the better quickly. There's also another earth sign that comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life changes for the better quickly, and it looks like with the Ace of Pentacles, you may even have a new job opportunity. Lena, may I know the intentions of the Pisces towards me? There could be growth and transformation that comes in around this situation, but they're undecided right now. I don't know why everybody's in this weird funky place, but it's like feeling undecided. You may be feeling like you're going to walk away from them because things aren't moving forward fast enough, and then all of a sudden transformation could come in. Balance could come back to the situation, and they'll be a little bit more prepared. At the end of the day, you have long-term potential around this situation. It just may be a little bit like 1 foot in, 1 foot out for a little while. Bashira, love reading for me in the Pisces. Okay, let's see. Well, the Pisces has a lot of respect for you, and there is success around your relationship as friends, but you might feel that when it comes to love, you put in a lot of effort and they're not picking up the signals, or they don't, either they're not getting it or they're not feeling it right now. Fool is in reverse, which means something's going to have to be exposed around the situation and dealt with before you guys could take it to the next level. I don't know if the Pisces is there yet. That may be the issue. As far as friends are concerned, this person cares about you a lot. They think that you're a good friend. You're loyal, you're sincere, grounded, stable, attractive, passionate, intelligent. But I don't know if they're looking at you yet like a love interest. Now, with the love cup being full, there's always possibility for it. It just may be that the two of you are a little bit in a, you know, friend place right now. The Magician. Is there a person who is headed my way in general? Okay, let's see. Yes, there is. Through divine timing, you'll feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. And you may even have choices. A Pisces comes in. And a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Both headed your way. And you meet them through divine timing. Martha. How would the Virgo feel about me reaching out to him by text? I think he would feel good. It looks like he would feel balanced. He would be prepared and ready. And there could be growth and transformation around the situation. He doesn't feel like he's stuck in the mud, and he feels like there's some good luck around him. I think he'd be happy with it. else said something. I just saw it. Where was it? Endings are woven into the beginnings if you trust the process. Yeah, I don't trust the process. I don't, not that I don't trust the process. I don't know. I've just seen too many people that have had like serious endings in their life and nothing else has come in for such a long time that I can understand why sometimes people want to hang on to things. Like my friend, right? The one that broke up with her boyfriend at 22 and dated no one until she was 36. Like, to me, it's like it just seems so unfair that somebody has to wait all those years. Was it her fault? It probably was on some level her fault because she was very closed off to things. But even still, I mean, that's a really long time to not be with anybody. But yeah, no, I know that's how it's supposed to work. Her mom. She went out with this guy for the first time. Her mom was like over the moon. Allison, what do I need to know? Your hard work is about to pay off. No longer holding yourself back. This could be business stuff. No longer holding yourself back. Life starts to transform and new opportunities come in. Stepping into your own personal strength. Just be careful. Make sure that you're taking self-care. You're taking time for yourself. Because you may be like throwing a whole lot of effort into work, school, whatever it is you do all day. New opportunities come in. There may even be something that's a little bit more creative than you normally do on the horizon. Whatever it is, make sure that you maintain self-care and that you're taking care of yourself. It looks like you're prepared and feeling balanced and eager for the future. J. Allen, love reading. Love cup here is full and you got good karma coming back to you when you listen to your intuition. You're going to have choices. I had an Aquarius coming in. I don't know if we've seen an Aquarius before. This Aquarius may come in and shake things up. There's happiness around that situation and it could be a soulmate connection. Water signs still here. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Leo is still here. And there's also an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. What is it, Capricorn? A Pisces may also come in. This may be a new Pisces and not the other water sign. It could be somebody else. You may have choices. Now, if you get a new job, like I always feel like that. One thing changes in your life, it could shift your energy and new people could start coming in. Who knows? Maybe once you get that new job or you're in like a different arena, you may start attracting new people. You might have a lot more options than you know what to do with. Good for you. Priscilla, will Orlando the Pisces make a move soon? Let's see. Yeah, could be pretty soon. So the hearts would be like the springtime. The queen could be the 12th. So it could be February 12th. It could be 12 days, 12 weeks. I would say at the very latest, sometime this spring, something should take off for the two of you. Liz, general for this week. Got success coming in this week. A Capricorn may come in that's of significance. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, starting a new journey, or some spontaneity comes in this week. Out of the clear blue sky, you could run into or hear from somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in some time through divine timing. You may bump into them somewhere. Life seems to change for the better quickly this week, and you could have a committed relationship on the horizon if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone, your current relationship looks good this week. Should be a pretty good week. Flower Witch. If I text Amity today, will she pay me back tomorrow? Okay. Will she pay me back tomorrow? I think she will. Yeah, I would say something. When people sing out loud in public, I think it's hysterical. One of the managers that worked with the A&P, he was really young. Like now, I think he may be like 25, or maybe back then he was like 21 or 22, and he was he was like going on 70. I'm not even kidding. Like his haircut, he drove like an Impala. He listened to like the 1950s radio station in his car. He was just so when all those old songs used to come on in the A&P, he used to sing out loud, and I used to hear him singing like, and it would be so funny. Oh, shit, there was some like songs that were his songs. Now I can't remember them, but when I hear them, they always remind me of him. Oh, what's that one? When you're in love with a beautiful woman. I think that song's like maybe from the 70s, way, 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 way older than him. But I would hear him singing out loud, and it would be hysterical. Anyway. That's funny shit. Nessa, can you tell me what's going on with me and my person? He's a Scorpio and I'm a Cancer. Okay, let's see. Okay, you got the Hermit here. So I would say with the Hermit, communication could be down, and the two of you may need to discuss where your relationship is at. One or both of you may be holding yourselves back and not confronting the problems between the two of you. The Knight of Cups is in reverse, which can indicate that somebody has lost interest in this situation, or they're no longer putting in any effort. And somebody here with the High Priestess in reverse is not listening to their intuition. So somebody knows that, but they're ignoring it. I don't know where you are in this relationship, but I would suggest that you two have a conversation about where things are, because 8 of Wands is in reverse and the 9 of Cups is in reverse, which would be things are not going to change for the better quickly, and there's no wish around the situation that's going to come into fruition. There is a little bit of sharp energy around the situation, and I'm not seeing a huge love connection here. I don't know, like I said, I don't know where you guys are in this situation, but somebody may have stopped putting in effort, or they may be looking to get out, and there's just, the communication is down. Nobody's talking about it. I would have a conversation as to where this relationship is going, so that you could at least get back on the same page. It doesn't look like the two of you are on the same page. That's what I think the problem is. Yeah, and it looks like this situation is like stuck right now. I would have a conversation with them and find out exactly how they're feeling and where they want to go from here. This way you guys can work on the relationship. Kiki, why is Patrick in my dream? People that show up in your dreams usually are representative of something else that's going on. So if this person symbolizes something, a time frame, a wound, It's something celebratory. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but it's coming out in your dreams because you're processing it. So let's just say, for example, that you and Patrick were best friends that grew up together for 10 years, and he's a positive person in your life. He may show up in your dream to bring out the positive side of life. Now, if this is somebody that did something mean and hurtful and negative, he could show up in your dream to show you that you haven't dealt with it and you haven't put it to rest yet, and it's something you need to deal with. Most of the time, I think that when people show up they're representing something that happened. Like somebody that betrayed you, it's not so much about them, it's about getting past the betrayal or getting past what the issue underneath it was. So whatever he represents in your life, that's what the dream is telling you you need to deal with in reality. Home remedies, send a question, I'll do it. Just for next time, then you just know for next time. But I'll do it because you sent in the dollar. And I think I'm doing pretty good with the free reads. Medea, I didn't do this person, I don't think. Medea, can I know the feelings and the intentions of the Pisces towards me? They may be feeling a little bit unbalanced, but they do think that you're a happy person. They think that you're kind. You might see, they may be undecided about what exactly they want, but they may be stepping forward a little bit more in the near future. There could be a time where the two of you are spending some time together in the near future. But they may not be 100% sure exactly what they want, but they are going to be willing to explore the possibilities. So that's positive. Caribbean love reading. Your love life could start to move forward quickly. You have some options coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Looks like starting a new journey. Life changes for the better quickly, possibly overnight. Balance comes back into your life and you have the world at your feet. Leo Moon, how does the Gemini feel about me? The Gemini thinks that you're attractive, intelligent, kind, sincere, happy, unique, creative, independent, and stable. Yeah, I'm almost through the free ones anyhow. Gotta look good before leaving the house. Don't worry, you're fine. Noreen, will my ex-K reach out to me? Not anytime soon. It could take some time before you hear from that person. Home remedies. What does my cousin Jay want from me? Could this person be looking for money? Empress. The Empress is love, money, abundance, fertility, and the Ace of Pentacles would be money. The Magician. I don't. They may need money, or they may be looking for money. I wouldn't give them any money. Tell them that you don't have it. I mean, if it's a significant amount, if they need $5, that's not the biggest deal. But if they're looking for a substantial amount of money, I wouldn't give it to them. Jay, what will USPS think of my best qualities are? Well, I think that they're going to like your work ethic, and that they're going to like that you've been at that place for so long. It's like you come off reliable, stable, hardworking, and somebody who has been at one job for that many years is like, it proves that you're reliable and responsible. So I think that's the first thing that comes off for them that they like. But I also think that they're going to think that you're persistent, intelligent, hardworking, and that you have a lot of potential. There's room for growth, change, and transformation. Forrest Gunk. Does Jack have the fake account that texted me? No, I don't think it was Jack. I think it was an Aries. If Jack was an Aries, it could have been him, but I don't think it's him. It doesn't come up strong enough that it was him. Romeo's love. What can I expect in matters of love? Maybe feeling a little bit disappointed or heartbroken over something, but that'll move into the past. Moving forward, there could be a relationship on the horizon where you get out of it what you put into it, and it may be with a Leo. Love cup is full around the Leo. There's also an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that could come with them a lot of happiness. Looks like you may have a couple of different choices moving forward, and you've got you have potential for a committed relationship on the horizon. Let go of the things that aren't working in your life, and new opportunities come in. Anybody here that I haven't answered for? Cinnamon, I thought I did that one. I think I said it was going to be a slow week. Let me see. I think I said it was going to be a slow week, but things may pick up for the later on in the week. Let me see. Yeah, you may feel in the beginning of the week like things are a little bit slow or unfair, but as the week goes on, you may feel a little bit more like things have changed for the better quickly, and you've made it to the top of the mountain. Passion could come in by the end of the week, or more towards the end of the week. missed one for Jay. What will FedEx think my best qualities are? What will FedEx think my best qualities are? They're gonna like your resume. They're gonna like that you've been at that same job for so long, and that's like the hugest thing. Good help is hard to find, and people tend to cycle through jobs pretty quickly. You've stayed there a long time. They're also gonna feel like you have a lot of choices ahead of you, or you have a lot of potential, and that there's room for growth and transformation around you with them as well. Life changes for the better for you quickly. They also may think that you have a like a managerial kind of a personality, and they may see you as having a lot of potential to move up the ladder there. You know, I just think that it comes off very strong with having, you know, working at the same place for like a long time. I think it shows how well you can stay committed to something. How about head in the clouds? Should I apply for the next course in my art education or not? Yeah, I would apply. It looks like your persistence is going to take you a long way. Persistence around your art career or your art education will take you a long way. Be wise, one card for next week. Mild anxiety. Sorry. Mild anxiety. Malika, general. Feeling prepared and excited for the future. An offer coming in that would be hard to refuse. It could have something to do with work, because it looks like it's coming, a lot of money's coming with it. No longer holding yourself back, leaving the past in the past and moving on to greener pastures brings in cause for a transformation. Looks like you're not even looking back on the past with rose-colored glasses. You may be looking back on things and thinking, you know, it wasn't really that great. I'm moving on with my life. I'm moving forward. Zobia, tell me about my love life or life partner. Okay. Next significant love relationship should be very well balanced. You put in what you get out of. Could be with a Virgo. You're no longer feeling weighed down by the weight of the world, but it's like a wish comes true. It looks like love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. You're very well prepared when this person shows up if they haven't already, and there's a little adventure around the situation. Money comes in. It looks like a stable relationship, and it could be with a Virgo. And I would say that's the next significant relationship. Anybody that I haven't gotten to yet? I think I got to most people. How about the moderators? Angie, is Kev going to reach out before March? Yes. Zara, what is going to happen with my brother's case tomorrow in court? We have justice and we'll win. but again and again in the courts. We lost him in a car accident years now. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's terrible. What is going to happen with my brother's case tomorrow in court? Well, I don't know what the situation is, like as far as like being compensated or the other person being punished or whatever. I don't know all the details, but this is what the cards say. Things change for the better quickly and balance comes back to the situation, or the hard work that you've put into this case comes back to you. So you should be seeing justice and there's room for growth and transformation around the situation. I'm going to say that you should be getting what you want. You have a wish around the situation. What a shame. So sorry to hear that. Mel, updated financial reading. Well, got the Empress and then the Nine of Pentacles. So love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want kids. Money is flowing to you with the Nine of Pentacles. Success comes in around financial endeavors. It looks like things are starting to improve between now and I would say the end of February. You have a wish when it comes to finances. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and like balance has come back to your life. Not a bad thing. Good for you. Oh, Brandy. Is Brandy still here? She left? All right, I'll get her later then tonight. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I will be back on tonight, probably about 10 or so, something like that. All right, let me just do that last one for CS, Financial Outlook. Bye, Jay. I'll see you later. CS, Finances. Starting a new journey around finances that make you feel balanced. It looks like you have a wish and you're working hard to either get your finances in order, or the Eight of Pentacles could be going back to school. It also could be working hard, like putting in extra hours and saving money. You have choices around your financial endeavors and you have good karma coming back. So keep doing what you're doing because your persistence is going to pay off and your finances are going to move forward quickly. I think you'll be in a good place come maybe the middle of this year. Okay, guys. I will see you then tonight, probably about 10 o'clock Eastern. If anybody needs anything, feel free to email me. I posted some sales for today on the community page, so I will see you guys then. Thank you. Bye-bye.